Well, just this already is exactly what is being longed for. Even the longing itself is already this. And there is no one separate from this who's looking for this, who's longing for this already. There's just this. Whatever is arising, expectation, trying to get somewhere, thinking that there is a real you who's separate from this, who will eventually find this, is already this. So everything is this already. Every thought, every sensation, every feeling, the feeling of not being there yet, an assumption arising in this, saying I'm a woman who's in the meeting, who's searching, thinking that there's somewhere to get to, is already this. There's already nothing separate from this to know this or become this. There's just simply this, whatever is arising. So all is this already. Even the sense of being separate from this doesn't belong to anyone. That sense as it is not personal. It's already impersonal. Doesn't belong to somebody. It's just a sense. It's just everything. It's just that which is not divided or separate, appearing as that sense. That sense of longing may seem to fall away, and there can be a recognition that there's just this, but there is already no one there to recognize that there's just this. It can be seen that there's just this, but that which sees is already everything, is already just this. So there's no one there who can claim that I've eventually discovered this. So this can never really be found. This can never really be lost. And there's no one here or anywhere who knows what this is. Yet the apparent separate self that may seem to claim that it knows this, that's just a dream appearing in this. The knower is just a dream appearing in this. Everything is already unknown. There is only the unknown appearing as an apparent knower. Yet nothing can really be known except labels, except the knowledge about labels, the story. Because there is really nothing here. Whatever is seen is just nothing. There may seem to be a knowledge in the memory that says, this is a computer screen, this is a room, there is a world. There's just a knowledge in the memory. A memory that is not even there. Knowledge about labels. That as it is just a story. It's already empty. There's no one separate from this who has a knowledge. There is already no real man or woman here. There is already no world to be saved. There is already no you to collapse, to fall away. There is no one looking from behind those eyes already. All is imagined by no one. It can be imagined or assumed that today it's Sunday. It can be assumed as well or imagined that today is Monday. That as it is just a story. There is no Sunday and there's no Monday. There's just this. This can never be known. This can never be understood. Because there's no separation. There's nothing outside of this already. There are no different paths already. There's no distance to cover. There's no one who's on a journey already. There are no steps. There's no one to take any step already. There's just this, whatever is arising, searching, analyzing, happening. And there are thoughts that seems to come and go, and they don't belong to anyone. Even what seems to be the thinker of thoughts is just another thought arising in this. So there is no separation. Even when a thought may seem to arise saying there is separation, I feel separate. My experience is that I'm here and there are others out there. That's as it is already not separate. That is just wholeness, as passing as that. And that as well may seem to stop. And there may be a recognition that there's only ever this. There's no one here, no one anywhere, and there's no real separation. So this is beautiful for no one, to no one. If there's something that seems to say, but it's beautiful to me, that's this too. That's not an evidence that there's a real separate somebody who is experiencing beauty. There's just an expression of this. Just this saying is beautiful to me. I found this, but you know, as the time went on, I lost it. That too is an expression of that which can never really be found, and that which can never really be lost. So everything is this. So there is really no effort here. This, as it is effortless and obvious to itself. There is really no effort to be made. Yet the apparent efforts may seem to happen, but it's just that which is not already making any efforts, which is effortless and obvious to itself, appearing as an apparent effort. So you can't go wrong with this. There's no one to go wrong with this, to go wrong or right. There's just this. Whichever direction may seem to be taken, it is already that which is being longed for, expressing as every direction. The longing is not separate from this. The seeking itself is not separate from this. It's not good or bad. It's just what happens. There is really nothing behind anything. There is really nothing behind any apparent happening. There's no doer. There's no seeker. There's no finder. There's just this, whatever is arising. Every story, every feeling is already this. It's just this already appearing as a presidential debate, appearing as every story in the apparent world. But every story is already empty, is already going nowhere. It's just a dream without a dreamer. Just like when the body is asleep and there is a dream, everything may seem to be real. There may seem to be a real world, real people, cars hooting in the busy streets, in the city, people going to work, people going to the stores to make to buy some clothes, to do window shopping. But when you wake up, it can be seen that it was all just a dream. There were no cars, there were no people, there was no uh, there was no city, there was nothing. So in the same way, there may seem to be a real world, but you know, that is a dream. When there's that sense of being separate from everything, there may seem to be a real world, real people, real cars, real birds, real weather, real politics, but that's just a dream. But this one doesn't have a dreamer. When it stops, nobody wakes up.